And we are underway in Val di Sole. Look at Schwarzbauer go Sarru beside him.
Schwarzbauer, the fastest starter now. There he is, leading in the first corner.
Schwarzbauer, like a motocross bike, leaving a trail off the start line as he digs another furrow in this field in Val di Sole. Look at him go.
Every pedal stroke in the first few hundred meters are right there.
Joshua Debout in the dark blue top and the number 8 alongside him. Jordan Sarru, the winner for the last time out, the number 1 BMC alongside him.
See Vlad Daskely, Martins Bloems also a little bit further down. Simon Andreas here.
Andreas not looking happy at the back.
Rider here.
Total pile up on the way in through the tunnel now.
Yeah, it's not that easy for these riders, even if it's only the best 40 riders of the world.
Now watch for action here as they head onto this rock garden. Josh Crossan saying very little traction available here. The world's best making good sense of it though. Lucas Schwarzbauer, you can't take your eyes off him out front. Jordan Sarru hanging in behind him. De Foymont with him as well, as is Debout.
In the green jersey on third place. A very strong start.
Flukiger and Schurter behind them, the two Swiss riders. Schwarzbauer looks over the shoulder. Who's with me? Everyone.
But also short track racing is important for start position, for points, for the overall standing. So Joshua Debout now leading this group.
Debout, one of the standout acts of 2023 so far, nearly took victory in the Olympic distance in Nove Mesto na Morave behind Tom Pidcock, but really impressing. And moving to the front now, Schwarzbauer letting him as well.
Yeah, probably these riders in front, they will slow down a little bit, and for the rest it's difficult to find their positions, their lines.
Haverly off. Haverly just having to tripod his way up there slightly, foot unclipped.
Yeah, riders are still very close together. I mean, the top 40, I would say, they're all very close together.
They're all right together, aren't they?
It is, yeah.
That little flat turn there, awkward. You're having to get on the anchors and get the bike turned at the same time. Schurter now, second wheel. Schwarzbauer, Schurter, De Foymont, Flukiger, Shermans, then the big man Sam Gaze. Debout now coming to the front, trying to get to the front, trying to get around the outside of Sam Gaze. Sam Gaze says no thanks, stay where you are.
Jens Schiermans with the number 14 on this bike.
Jens Schiermans getting stronger and stronger as the season goes on.
Most of the time also very strong in short track racing. We have seen him many times on the first row at the start. It's Lucas Schwarzbauer again, leading here.
Avancini in 22nd, a bit further back from this battle at the front, but not that far back.
I'm wondering when the speed will go up for the serious attack, the finals. Also Nino has a perfect race so far, all the time in the front of the race.
We see this, don't we, week in, week out. At the front of a cross-country short track race is where you want to be. Maybe not leading it, second or third, just biding your time, sizing people up, staying safe.
And the rider.
Schurter turning the screw a wee bit at the front of this one. Schwarzbauer's not in far contention. Debout, big swerve round there. Really awkward section up through the rocks, but Schurter who leads them on to the base of this climb again.
Yeah, out of the saddle now, pushing hard. Serious attack. Also Pierre Vermor here in the green jersey, Orbea factory team. Back into the descent of the four-cross course. Part of the track course it is.
Yeah, grip level's not looking too bad out there. As I say, it still is raining, but it's pretty light now, so I don't think this track will deteriorate much more. The pace is still high at the front of the
it's a matter of time now before we see a real attack run of the riders.
That is a who's who of the top 20 of the elite men in the world. Heading out onto the penultimate lap now, lap 7. Debout though still with them in the blue for Rock Rider Ford. There is Mathias Flukiger, the tongue comes out. You know you're trying hard when the tongue comes out.
Alan Hatterley behind him on 5th place. Pierre Vermor, Jordan Sarru, Sam Gaze. They're all there. All these riders very close to him.
Everyone favouring that inside line to set them up for that double jump before. Schwarzbauer then in the red and white behind Nino Schurter in the black and white ahead of Debout in the blue.
And you see now the pace is high, the field's a little bit thinner at the end.
The overall points leader in the short track, Jordan Sarru on the right hand side, but it's Lucas Schwarzbauer who leads him in that right hander for the final lap now.
Mathias Flukiger now on 3rd place, and Martins Bloems is one of the last riders here of this leading group.
And it's Schwarzbauer who leads him at the bottom of this climb.
Yeah, Joshua Debout 2nd place, then Mathias Flukiger on 3rd place. At the bottom of the last climb of the race.
Schurter moving into third now.
Yeah, coming inside. Mathias Flukiger, they have been battling before in a situation like this.
Schwarzbauer from Debout leads them out of it.
And now a long sprint to the top.
Schwarzbauer out of the saddle, tap into power on up this one. Flukiger in third place, Saru's behind him, Sherman.
And this will hurt in the
Nino
legs of
Schurter
these
going
riders.
backwards now. Nino Schurter, the pace is too much for him at the top of this one.
Yeah, Pieter van also good finish now here on top.
Schwarzbauer making a good case to take the win here.
With a small gap, Joshua Bedibo in second place. It's coming back together. It comes down to a sprint.
Schwarzbauer goes, he's not hanging around, he doesn't want to take it to the line, he wants to start a sprint now.
The horsepower of Lukas Schwarzbauer.
Schwarzbauer takes them down the line, and look at the celebration. He knows how good a performance that is. Lukas Schwarzbauer takes the win in Val di Sole ahead of Alan Haverly. From Joshua Deveau, from Pierre de Flamand, from Jens Sherman. What a masterclass from Lukas Schwarzbauer that was. Absolutely superb racing.